Alright, so this video will be all about COVID vocabulary signs featuring my dog, Sophie. Right, Soph? Say hi. Okay, thanks. Alright, so here we go. COVID, you're going to see a couple different ways, but pretty much the same. You're going to make an S and then a closed hand opening up, or just an open hand. I usually do closed to open. So that's the sign for the virus. And you'll commonly see it also with the sign for spread. So the virus spread. So think about it. These are the germs going all through the community. To catch the illness, it's kind of like the same sign for sick. So you're going to use an 8, but it sticks to you. So either corona, I caught, or coronavirus, a person, and then classifier, caught. You might be using a lot of social media right now or reading things on social media. So social, same as hang out. Social media is spelled. Facebook, FB. I know you're going to tell me I'm old and people don't use that anymore. Twitter, like the sign for bird with the sign for gossip. Twitter. Instagram, IG. Snapchat is like you're taking a selfie. Snapchat. And then just the internet in general or being online. So your palms alternate with an 8. Streaming services like Netflix, so NF. Disney Plus, you're going to make the sign for Disney and then a plus. Disney Plus. Isolation, there's 2 different signs you can use. You're isolated with an I, like I'm by myself, or isolated, like I'm making a wall or barrier. So isolated or isolated. Lonely or alone. So I usually use the sign for alone. So 1 and then faces in. You will sometimes see the sign for lonely, like with a 1, kind of like single, but straightforward. Anxiety or being nervous. So if you're anxious, your foot always is shaking or tapping, or your hands are jittery. So either of those signs, anxiety or anxiety. Being overwhelmed. So hospitals are overwhelmed. We feel overwhelmed. It's over your head. Overwhelmed. Maybe you're video chatting with friends more often. So videos. Or this is a sign for like chat or hang out. So video or talking or just video chat. Social distance, you can kind of sign that a couple different ways. Social separation, or people have to stay far apart. Social distance. And then you could also do the reverse. People hang out together, not allowed. So kind of find different ways to say the same thing. A limit. So maybe you're limited to buying 1 item, or there's a limit of number of people. So limit. So think about this is the range that people are allowed. Mask. Gloves, like you're putting on gloves. Washing your hands is kind of going to be a constructed action. You're just going to show yourself washing your hands. Risk, there are 2 signs for risk. This is the first one. This seems more aggressive for risk. I would use this one like it's dangerous or potentially threatening. So at risk. Make sure your thumb faces towards you. Essential or non-essential. So essential could be required, or it could be important, or it could be necessary. So you choose. And then non-essential would be required, not. Not really not important, but you know what I mean. So any type of sign you use, then just negate it. Economy is with an E, like money in your hand. Impact, you're going to punch your 1 finger, so it has an impact on that thing. Or it could be directional, like how I am impacted. To affect something, it's like to influence. So same as you think of like a counselor, they're giving your advice to affect. Bless you. Affect. A cause, your hands are kind of like an A shape, facing up and then opening up to a 5. So what does this cause? to be laid off from work. So you're going to flip your hand and then push them away. So if this is their job, they are pushed away from it. Talking about things being canceled, like concerts or sporting events. Here's the event on your calendar. You're crossing it out with an X. Something is postponed, so it was for right now, but now it's in the future. And that could also incorporate space. So it's really a slight postponement, or it's postponed for really far in the future. So, or it keeps getting postponed. So to postpone. Immunocompromised. You're gonna seem really, really intelligent if you could sign this, right? So your immune system is weak. So immune system is weak. Or sometimes you'll see like your immune, like your body's protecting. Immune system is weak. Or pre-existing health conditions, health problems have. So immune system weak or health problems have. To say safe. To stay home, so house stay or home stay. Something being closed or open or closed. Think about like the door itself, open or closed. And then if a business is shutting down permanently, like this, they cannot afford to keep running, then the business has shut down. If they're only temporarily closed, then they're closed or temporarily closed. But this is like they can no longer be in business. The business has shut down.